No, I'm just going to jump into a game and open one. I think tier 0 and 3 power-ups are out, so I'll play tier 0 for now. Okay, I'm live. Good to know. Okay, I don't think I've played Bumblebee recently. I think I've played him a few times before. Here, Cobra Attack. Not Cobra Attack, Cobra Run Water. Probably the best loadout to go versus non-eco. And here I'll go Cobra as well. Just because I think it's the best loadout to use for Yin Yang. If you're after fairly fast matches, not maps. And yeah, they're going boat farm being more boat farm Wiz. So that's good for me. They're spiking. I think I may have popped the AI too fast here. I didn't, so that's good for me again. So now we just eco and gap and buccaneer. At this little bit here and we're fine. 2 and 4. And he's going to leak a few lives here, which is always good for me. If he's got Wiz, I'll need to be clever with an offensive push rush. But for now, I'm just going to max eco, try and get lives off him. You know, it makes things slightly easier for me. Even with faster shooting, he'll end up leaking if he does upgrade it before as well. So it's probably the right play to go for your farm here. So far good signs from him. If we can get him under 50 lives, this should be very good for me. Just because he'll be scared about dying. Yeah, he's 2 spikes and it's 55 lives. Now 50. Hey, weirdos are real. I just need a grape shot here. And that was solo. I'll leak a couple of lives maybe, but in terms of life counts, this is quite desirable. And I'll send some space blacks here. Just in case he was thinking about not going for his grape shot on the second boat. And he can keep sending as much as he wants, I'm just going to build more Cobras. And eventually he will stop sending, or I'm just going to spike. So yeah, he's sending non-stop just because he's annoyed. So round 9 I'm going to aggro him with yellows. And I'll probably just boost this here. Never mind, I didn't need to. And I'm going to sell my beam so I can send more at him. And this should be a boost. Hopefully the stream's not crashed out. I do need that defense. Okay, he's going a wizard, so I just need to aggro him and then I'll be fine. I'm actually going to go for a cannon ship first. And then if needed I can get a bionic here. And I think he's probably dead to an all out, but I'll bait boost before I try anything. Just because he's being too aggro. He's going to at the least have to sell a farm. Hey, Ariane. Was it you I played in cards yesterday? I think I won't send anything till round 15. Their farms aren't great, so I should win this. Obviously I'm going to need to double spike a chemi-ceramic. Potentially turbo this. I think I will turbo this. I should win if it goes to drain though. There's a boost. I think I'm going to try keep my boomer in this spot here. I can afford to boost next round. So he actually has no camo detection on anything at the moment. So I could try and cause some dead regrowth farm, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to force him to get my upgrades on all his boats. He's probably going to all out me around 20. So I'm just going to send him a little bit of an eco rush. Over a few regens. Just to hopefully get them. If one lead sneaks through, he's in trouble. If needed, I can sell my cannon ship to turbo here. He's playing very weird. So I'm expecting an all-out fairly soon. If not, I'm just going to adjust him. And he'll probably die or boost next round's adjustment, even though I've not got too many. Again, I just need to turbo this here. I don't know why he's doing that. I'm assuming he tried to sneak some sort of camo through there. I do need to make sure I don't die to AI here. He's got one boost left, I think. So hopefully he outs me. I don't know why he'd get that up. And then I should be fine to run 24 with this defense. And a bionic boomer. I'm assuming he's just going to all out around 25 so he doesn't have to defend adjustment. So hopefully I'm right in this solos. Okay, almost soloed. Yeah, I don't play with many lines. I can rely on turbocharge, he can't. Yep, he's sending something here. Okay, so he's just sending AMZMG. I'm turboing so I don't die to AI. And then we turbo again here. I don't really need to try and misdirect all the BFBs from it, because I can just boat pull them. Yeah, I quit. So he should run out of money fairly shortly. Well, this should be fine here. And yeah, I win that, GG. Not really a clean defense from me, but it was enough. Hopefully I can still get wins even if they're scrappy like that. Yeah, that was fairly intense. If I don't bait ball there, I die. I'm gonna skip cards. I guess we just stick with the Cobra theme here. I think I prefer attack to bomb on this map. Well, I think just because someone has a good looking profile, it doesn't guarantee they're good, so you can normally get away with beating people that look much better than you. And if you pay enough, you end up being better than most people anyway. So we're both going Cobra. Not really a surprise. He's obviously placing them lower down for space balloons. And I'm going to go straight for my mortar, I think. So you've only played a couple of weeks. You'll eventually find it fairly easy to beat most players on. If you're already beating good players a few weeks in. Obviously I'm going to start placing my Cobras on the bottom half as well for space deco. Oh, so if you come back. But if you only have the that badge, you haven't played very much during the weeks you do play. Whereas some people play like 500 games a week. If I can save lives, I'm going to save lives here. Which is why I'm trying to toggle my mortar. Hey try hard, how are you? I could go for an early Bernie stuff, but I think I'm not going to. If he's going attack whiz, I'm going to be guaranteed to win here just because he's leaked way too many lives. Yeah, I think if you're gonna mod, it's best to do that on not. Even if it's a micro mod or anything like that. So I'm assuming he has boys at this point, because I think Mort is still a slightly better start than Tack. Round 9 I'll get one adjustment up to C, just because I am curious on what he has. And it guarantees a camo yellow here, which forces either a 2-0 whiz or a few lice off of him, which both help me. Okay, so he does have voids, so I should win this, unless I choke. I'm not going to go for attack until he forces it. And we can force a Dragon's Breath next round, which is nice. And I think I'll have a 0-0 here, just for when he does eventually rush. Yeah, I find Hubris still fun to play with. He's also got the one adjustment up. I think I'm going to go for a Ring of Fire and 3-blade shooters to defend. Okay, so he's going to waste his money, so I'm just going to get that up anyway. I'm not going to adjust him here, I'm just going to boost a rush for a boost. Hi Denki, how are you? And we got a very easy boost here. I could camo all out. I'm just going to spike once here. Never mind, I'm spiking twice. And the next round's going to be fairly hard for him if I start adjusting. Just because he's actually his boost will be back, so he can just burn a second boost. And he'll potentially offensive push an all out after he boosts. I need to make sure no camos get free, but I should be fine till round 21 on that front. So never mind, I didn't get anywhere near enough adjustments up. But I'll send leads on top of round 19 adjustment. And hopefully his whiz miss is some of the leads. Yeah, he's already getting up at second lightning. I'll send one set of regens. I think he's going to have to boost this. Or spike it. Or I'm just stupid. I don't play BTD6 now. I'm going to get this prepared in case he sends me a BFB. Then I can sell 3 Cobras and get it up. And I need a blade shooter here. What is that? So I'm going to boost this so I can just rebuy my mortar. That was a really weird rush. I'm getting one of these up. Why is he doing this? Oh, I was expecting it all out there. I'm playing this poorly, but I should still win this, I think. No, I don't know what that was from me. But again, it's a scrappier win, so I'll take that. No, Boltrix hasn't beaten me. We've only played once, and I played it on stream. He played someone with a fake account of mine that beat him with quick short power lock. Hey Jaden. I think he's got a Ukraine badge. I think I said hi to you, Denki. Don't know if you heard me. I saw you say hello. I'm gonna go aggro attack here. I think you choked versus him, didn't you, Iquit? Oh, that didn't show up. YouTube may have auto-deleted it. Okay, he's face spamming me. Maybe he's face spamming himself. Okay, we're both going attack. That's nice. I'd rather have a 1-0. Just because a tier 0 taxos everything. But yeah, I don't like it when things are timed badly. I'm very bad at timing stuff, as you can see from my last defend. So no, he's not upgraded his stack either, and you don't really need to, because of 2-2 or solo pinks. So I'm just going to send some spaced pinks, hope he goes for a blade shooter, and I'll go for my range on this as well. Okay, he's not sending anything, so maybe I shouldn't have upgraded. Okay, he's going to burn a spike, so I'll just take that. I think he's got a 2-2 versus my 2-1, I can't really tell with the skin on. But we're tied in farms, even though I sent something and he didn't. Hopefully he is going mortar as well. Then it can go down to micro if we both play properly and don't choke. So now I'll send some spaced backs. And if he sends some to me, I'm just going to leap. Okay, no, he's just playing really passive. I'm just going to spike and go for my farm here, I think. And then I'll go for my blade shooter here. So again, we're still tied in farms. I should get my third plantation just before him. So yeah, I got it a few seconds before him, which is good. Okay, I got it a whole eco base before him, so that's even better. See you, weirdos. Enjoy your evening or morning, depending on where you're at. Oh, he's going wizard. So I'm going to out-farm him shortly. And I just need my signal flare and I'm fine. Don't know why he sent camo blacks. And then round 14 I'll rush him. Maybe. So I have a plantation on mine, he doesn't, so I'm slightly out farming. No, I'll probably choke stupidly. My first 2 games I played awful. No, hopefully I can help you out with that. Or at least show you how not to play, if I lose. I'm not going to send regens even though they'd be effective. I just wanted a little bit of defense forced. I could go for a second PIA around 18. But I don't think it's going to be worth it. So I don't think they'll be stupid enough to send him lab just because it's a waste of an eco and money. If he does, I just need to maelstrom it once. I don't know why he's going for that now, it's only round 19. Again, it's only round 19, he doesn't need it up. He's just making his farms worse because he's investing into defense that isn't yet needed. That one's strong as well, also a map with 1 maelstrom as long as you don't have cameras under it. I'll go for mine now because I've got the farms I wanted. And it is round 20 coming up. I'm not going to send him an immediate BFB here. I'm going to defend the first one and then decide if I want to send one. I'm going to guess my first maelstrom is going to need to be there. And we should be 100% fine to this. We shouldn't have needed that much defense, but I'll send him a BFB now just so he doesn't go for a facility. We have a nice eco lead. And I'm going to get up a ring of fire round 22 for AI. This should force a boost because he just went for his facility. And he obviously sent me that BFB earlier. Okay, no, he sold his BIA. I may just have to mouse from this regardless, but hopefully this solos. Okay, it does, it's nice, so ZOMG is going to be incoming. I think anyway. So I should just need to yap a bunch of these and then mortar stall it once or twice depending on my timing. And we have 12k in our BIA, so we're fine with that. I'm assuming it will be sent around 24 just because he'll get enough money then. But then we should have enough money to easily defend it. With at least an extra 12k from not sending him one. So hopefully he doesn't send a fast cooldown one. I'm just going to have to immediately sell my BIA. Okay, I think it was spaced, or he's just not sending one for whatever reason. Terrible placement of farms there. So for now he's letting me relax, which is nice. Worst case I can maelstrom this if it's pushing. But that Ring of Fire spot's very strong, so I should be alright on the most part. I may actually go for a big one, aiming at the same place my Ring of Fire is, just so I can go for mainly 3-0 attacks. And as long as I don't choke to AI or some stupid rush, I'm fine with it. So I'm actually going to cash out and send him a little bit of a rush in a second. But I'm going to build up a little bit of defense first. And mouse from that once. So I'm going to boost 3 ZMGs at him. He should defend this quite easily. But that will just be to get an early boost out of him. And potentially a few facilities sold. Oh, I've given up caring about my win rate. So now the tail booster is going to be wearing off, so I'll send him a few more. Just to make his defend harder. He's probably dead to the ceramics unless he's got a really decent micro. And so far it seems like he's got alright micro. I didn't mean to get that as a Ring of Fire that layer, but it'll have to do. And I'll probably full send around 32. Okay, that's another boost. So now I'm just going to full send. And we can sell farms to mortar store counter. His boost will wear off before most of them pop, and he's still defending the previous CMGs. So he's got to focus on them. And yeah, he died to that GG. He needed to rush me back at some point there. He just let me rush him. And I'm always going to win if I'm not having to defend anything and I'm free to send rushes. So hopefully I can keep winning here. That was the cleanest win I've had yet. I'll have a look at its profile and see if I play this or not. I think I'd rather take my chances on another map. Okay, here hopefully he goes something like Mortar. Then I can just play to train him. I'm actually going to do the same start as him, I think. Just because it means you have the option to aggro. And I'll get some early lice off him. He's doing the same. I'm just putting my boat on last for now, and then we'll keep sending. He'll go for his 1-0 here, so will I. Okay, he went for his grape shot first. So that helps me out a lot. Just because he needs to be very aggro with blues to do anything here. And he's going to try it, so I'll do the same. I don't mind both of us playing aggro here. And we shouldn't leak to this, maybe a couple of lives. Yeah, we leaked 3 lives, so nothing bad. So I'll aggro around 6 maybe. If he goes for his farm, I'll probably boost screens at him. And he's going to send a rush as well. I'm going to go for a 1-0 on first and I'm fine. And I'll stop at 350 eco. He's maybe expecting aggro mortar from me. Which is why he's happy for us both to have bad farms. So I'm going for my farm here, he's matching. I think I have maybe 30 more eco than him. So I show Boomer now. He's going to have to send a lot here to do anything and then I can just boost it. And then round 9 we'll just do the same. He may just go for a bionic boomer here. No, he's boosting as well. And yeah, I'm fine to that. So that's a bloom boost wasted from him. And now I can bloom boost around 11 rush and hopefully he chases to this. He should send a regen camo rush because I only have 1 boat. And that will get overwhelmed. Obviously we can both afford a turbo, so no wilds are going to be happening here. Okay, that's a big rush. For a bait anyway. I don't think that was worth it. Because now it just means I can force him to burn all his spikes for a boost here. He needs at least a destroyer, or he can turbo that. But then I just send, because he's going to have to sell it. And then he's just going to have to boost this probably. Had I sent more. Deads, but he got up his bionic, so he's fine. And I'm still winning on eco. That's not going to do anything. That's also not going to do anything. So I'm just going to go for a second plantation because I've got spikes to burn here for a potential Moab that he sends. I don't know if I had a boost up, but I'm fine burning a boost when I need to. Again, my boost is still active, so that's not going to do much. He's just immediately boosting it. He had to sell his last farm. So as long as I can defend it all out here, I win. I'm just going to send him 2 Moabs here. And he's dead here. He basically drained himself, which is why I won that. He just sent really stupid rushes, and I don't know why he sent them. So hopefully we get someone good here. Okay, I don't know how good this play will be, but this is just a chance for me to work on my DFA, but I accidentally went super. And he already did, so I probably lose this. On the bright side, I got a potentially viable loadout if I play it right. Obviously instantly triple spiking and farming. I don't think I'll need boost because I can super monkey micro if I get late. So you can obviously go tap, you can go head, you can go dart. He's going tap, so I should 100% lose this. Especially with anti-stall tack. Obviously he could be a noob, so I can try and do some sneaky or out. I'm assuming wizard over mortar because it's offside. And 90% of players will go Wiz over mortar. I don't know why he's playing like this, so he's playing passive and then boosting to pinks when he should be aggroing versus me. Regardless if I have dart, not dart, super or AC should be aggroing here. Because if I get BIA I win. And I'll put that on close. I'm going to have to just take leaks. If you boost base blacks I'll have to just spike it I'll go straight for my trip. I should have thought it in time. Okay, so far nothing. So again, I'm going for my plantation if he's not going to force defense. From what I know, they're grinding C10. Unless owner asks me to grind C10 as a joke, but they have 220k keys already, so that's a good sign they're on track for C10. Yellow should be sent here. They are. Region white should be sent behind it. I'm leaking less than I thought I would be, but then he's hardly sent anything. So the farms I have, I'm thinking I should win this. This is a greedy play, but I think I have to do it here. I can always spike. Oh, that's a bad time to go for your Republic when you're dead to lads. Okay, wizard, as expected. And a boost. 10 lives. So I'm going to boost a small camo region Russia. And if he all outs me, I just boost. Okay, he's dead, GG. I'm kind of glad I got an easy win like that because I went the wrong load up. If you do want to join Reunion, just speak to Duff. Again, another potential noob. I'm never 100% sure just because they could look bad and then end up being good. I guess we'd take a chance and go Cobra if they eco-offensive push. Don't know if I want to go Wizard or Mortar. I think Mortar. Oh, this is Empowers. I didn't realise. So I probably lose this because I wouldn't Mortar and 3 power-ups and that doesn't really work. I guess we start with a double Cobra anyway. If he has Eco Choke, I'm slightly screwed over. But he's farming, so that's good for me. And he's using boat, that's also very good for me. If I'd realised it was powers earlier. Okay, he's finally sending stuff. I think I want my sub here, not my sub, my attack there. Just so I have more time to get up defense, so I can send more eco. And I'm just going to send a non-stop space eco, I think, here. We could potentially have knockout, salted, quick shot. That's normally what noobs tend to go if they're playing aggro. Not necessarily noobs, just players that want to wind people up too, because it's a very annoying loadout to play against. He's also going for the 210 farms. So he's potentially quit and come back recently. Because anyone who's played in the last year should know a plantation's better. I'll send some space max round 7 behind his screens, just because it should cause a little bit of trouble. If he's got copy eco, I think I'm just lost regardless. Which is why I'm not yet using a super eco boost in case he does have it. Because the only advantage I can get a super eco boost after copy eco. I think Meta was to go for 2-1-0s in your plantation. Okay, he's got tier 0 powers, that helps me out. I may just Spike Storm this, to be honest. Never mind, I thought he was going to send non-stop. So if he's got tier 0, hopefully he doesn't have copy eco. And again, I'm just trying to be annoying and force that camera defense. Meta used to be Ninja Wizard and just boost the eco. If you have a boost past round 10, you're not playing it right. He's not sent me any lead defense yet. Not lead defense, any leads. If he has, oh never mind, he can't have quick shot. He's going sniper. In the bottom left corner, if you don't see it, it's there. He doesn't yet have a semi-auto, so and then we just maelstrom it once. About now. And then we send him some camo grouped backs just because we can. Don't know why he's trying to farm after out and with regen zebras. And we win. GG. I thought he was going to sell the farms, bait Leo out, and get up a semi-auto. But no, he just sent regen zebras for whatever reason. And for a minute straight against stack. I could have also got up a ring of fire if I wanted. You say reunion, but they are top clan right now if I'm right. I'm not going to go on members because I'm not even top 40. And yeah, almost double power. And that was before I joined. So now I just hard carry. So again, hopefully we start getting decent opponents. You can't talk about Hootie being a reunion member. He's a grey sand and he's also terrible. He lost 1.2 million prestige in 2 or 3 days, and he had like 50 something medallions, so he lost in Yellow Stadium too. And Rainbow Ruins, and all the badge arenas. But yeah, some reunion members aren't the best. I mean, I'm playing poorly. So it's taking a little while to find a match. So not many people are in tier 0 rather than 3 power-ups. I just like the fact that tier 0 doesn't have force. I'm skipping that. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I guess I'm gonna go Cobra offensive push. He's obviously going to try and be annoying and go something like ninja sub tack. Okay, he's going sub, that's not a surprise. You're face palming, but you readied an eco map. So I'm just going to play aggro and I'm going to try an anti still. I might as well send the 3 sets. It makes no difference to me getting up my boat or not. And I'll get a grape shot and then I'll get a 0-0 here. This may be 3 to 5 seconds. So I'm just going to max anti still. And then I'll try an offensive push. So put that on last. I'm just going to space eco around 5, then max eco around 6. I think normally if you queue pretty much straight after I leave a match, as long as I go into the right arena, you should be able to get me. So I need a faster shooting here. He shouldn't be sending spaced pinks unless he's just saving up for his sub. Sometimes it just seems really random if you're able to snipe me or not. Some people have failed like 7 attempts on stream, and some people just try once and get me. So he'll aggro me with yellows next round. I'm actually just going to go for my own boomer here. I'm still expecting yellows. Hopefully he over-ecos and I can offensive push some sort of ball out. I've only played him once on stream and that was in a tourney. Round 9 I'm going to try rushing with yellows, just hopefully get a panic boost out of him. He definitely ecoed more than he should have, but he can rely on a reactor. I'm alright as long as I can afford a turbo. He could be a whiz player, some people do go sub-whiz. Hopefully while he's selling his subs I can just get something by. And yeah. He leaked more than he needed to because he over-ecoed. So it's whether he has ninja tack, ninja glue, ninja chipper, even boat ninja. So I'm going to go to 500 eco here. And then hopefully we can work out what he's got. He's probably not going to show his third tower till around 15 would be my guess, or even his second tower. And he's spaced to eco for whatever reason. He should be trying to get up his eco now if he can. Unless he knows that I'm offensive pushing him, but I don't think he'd know that. Obviously I'm fine to any camo ceramic rush here, and then if he sends a camo ceramic I can just boost it. So I'll try and see if I can get some light off him here with his ceramic. I don't even know if I sent one there. I'll get up a few adjustments here. Bait the fact that I'm going to max adjust him, but I'm most likely going to just offensive push something. He's expecting something, so he's just space decoing. Well, I don't know what his other two towers are. He could have Ninja Dack, he could have Ninja Glue, Ninja Chipper. I'm very expectant of it being Ninja. You could even have Ninja Cobra. But he would have got it out way earlier than this. He ties up. You could have Bomb, yeah. Okay, he's got Ice. Of course he does. Hopefully this gets through. Okay, he's boosted that. Okay, I'm apparently just lagging because on my screen he died to that. I'm just fully eyeing him here. Wow. That's so annoying. No, he's just knowing I'm going Cobra, so of course he went. Like the perfect counter. Now the fact he's not used Ninja. I doubt it, he probably had Boat Fall. Because he didn't show Ninja. I'm rematching him because he's just a twat for going eco and refusing to skip an eco map. Yeah, he went play. And that's why I don't normally play Deer Zero, because that's just tilting. He's face palming me for going Cobra on a map where I have to go late game or Cobra. If I get another eco map, I'm just ending stream, I think. Because I can't be bothered playing against eco. I don't know what I'll go here. His clan leader's a DC glitcher, by the way. I'm just gonna go Cobra and hope he doesn't go Wiz Village. Knowing my luck, he'll be going Wiz Village and he'll just get around 14 BIA and win. He's farming, hopefully Dart. Doesn't really matter where I place my Cobras. Best case he has Tack Wiz as well. Or he has DFA and I just play really aggro. He's either got DFA or Dart Farm Wiz. We'll find out probably around 16. So he's just trying to play really passive. As soon as I say that, he sends eco. I don't think he'll send me much, so I'm just going for a 2-0. That's a weird spot. Unless he's just trying to avoid leaks. But then that's just a really stupid dart placement. He's better spiking it and placing a dart there. So round 5, I'm just going to send non-stop pinks. Because with the spaced greens, it will force a second trip, or 3 spikes. And the more lights I get off him, the better. Oh yeah, he placed it on the wrong side. But I'm not going to complain, because the easier it is for me to win, the better. Again, I'm sending spaced eco to I force a triple dart. And then we'll go for our blade shooter here. Obviously we'll like 5 to 10 lives, maybe a few more. Okay, we lost about 30, but we're still fine. Round 9 I'm going to aggro a lot, so I'm just going to build cobras for now. His farms aren't amazing, and he's misplayed on his defense quite a lot. I think I'm fine to yellows on this map. Just because the cobras should shred the yellow layers on most of them. I think I need to stop sending now. Okay, I sent 2 sets too many, or 1 set too many. Yeah, 1 set too many. This will be a guaranteed boost or a lightning. So he is going wizard. So he's fine to regens here. I'm going to send a massive round a Devon Rush. I forgot I was going wizard. So he could potentially all out me. But I'm going to send him a nice boosted rush as he's got no boost. And it forces defense. I need 2 wizards just to boost. No, I'm glad you beat him. So he's going to try farm. That allows me to aggro. That's another boost, or he's dead. So far I've not got a good player, I've just got one player that eco'd on and eco map. No, he just tried to farm too hard. I think the next time I get an eco map, I'm either switching to 3 power-ups or ending stream though. Just because I can't be bothered playing eco. Again, it's taking a while to find a match. I would have thought there'd be a lot of people on tier 0 just because most people say they prefer tier 0. So we've got a Joe Biden fan. Of course I'm right side. I'm gonna just have to skip it. Okay, he skips, so I'm happy with that. I think there's not much difference in me going beamer and mortar here. I think mortar just makes defense slightly easier. Okay, he's going Cobra, so mortar was the right choice. I've accidentally countered him. I'm going for my 1-0 here. I could have spiked TM start of the track, but I would rather not. I can just burn 3 spikes to greed for space deco. I'm assuming he's going to sub bomb here. Yeah, he is. Okay. So he's just leaked 20 to 30 lives here for no reason. Maybe I shouldn't greed too much here. I don't have very much faith in myself at the moment in terms of gameplay. I'll send some spaced pinks over the top. And this should force a cluster. Unless he's fine leaking. Just because his placement of his Cobras isn't great. No, I don't need to send anything to round 6 so I can get my farm here. I'll leak 5 to 10 lives to pinks probably. He'll probably boost screens at me. No, he's just trying to layer pinks. Round 7, I don't know if it's even worth boosting back at him, but I think I will. Just because he's trying to just go for Cobra spam. So hopefully we can get a couple of these past. And spikes are always good. I'll boost round 8. So there's not much I can really send till region leads now. He is going to aggro here. And I'm fine to that. That was a really small bait rush. Don't know why he's sending spaced bites. He should send yellows here to force a burning stuff. I've got 1 belt on strong, so I'm fine to the spaced blacks. I'll go for a burning stuff in a second here. So I don't know what this play is. I'm going to try force a reactor here. If he doesn't go for an immediate reactor, I think he dies. There you can try hard. If he outs me, hopefully I don't choke it. And until round 15 we can't force any more defense. Okay, I can't place my farm because my patients are terrible. But I'll most likely need a second mortar for round 15. I'm going to have it placed just to hopefully put him off of sending a rush. He's got 26 lives, so this hopefully gets past. Okay, he had a lot of money ready for that. I think a bank's a play here, not a BIA. Just because he can immediately offensive push. I can boost that. I forgot my mortar was targeting the top and not the bottom. So I should have this one here for now. I'll need a third mortar for adjustment if he sends one. I'm most likely going to need a second destroyer here. And I think hopefully 2 spikes solo. He may just triple offensive pusher 0MG. Or he's going to go for maxed adjustment all at once. And I just need that if he does adjust me. So that's targeting here. And then we have that here. If he starts round 24, I'm 100% fine. He should send something at me. Okay, he's adjusting now. That shouldn't do anything yet. Worst case, if something does push, I can boost. He may try some crazy rush round 25. Because normally they sneak by. I need to boost that. I unmuted him permanently just because he was always coming in here to trash talk. I don't really want to cash out, but I think I have to here. I don't know why he came in to watch my streams when he only came in to trash talk. So now we can have a destroyer on strong and we're fine. That's not going to do anything. He's sending normal leads against the big one. And obviously I have my mortars targeting both the top and the bottom. So no camo should sneak by. Okay, so that one was there. I'm just going for an artillery and I'm fine. So he's just trying to make my mortar hit the pierce limit here. I'm getting it now. I think he's just ecoing now because he knows it's going late. I'm just going to go for a bank here. I'm going to need good farms and I'll just max sending all out around 32 if I can afford to. Hopefully this solo's still around 27. No, he doesn't. No, I'm just going to have one here. Well, that'll just kill my eco at the moment, so I'm just going to solo around 25 adjustment. Hopefully solo it. I think I can get away with boosting it if I need to. I will boost it here. If he outs me, I'm just gonna counter. I can't counter. But he should send me a ZOMG here. Unless he's just gonna play it really passive and max eco, but he's sending me one. So I'll just get 4 cannon ships. Ready? How much have we got in there? 17k. Yeah, I can take it around 32. Okay, he is all outing, so we just sell that. Break pull out. Break pull out. I need to just break pull here. And then we just mortar stall. Oh my god, he died to AI. That was the worst all out I've seen. So I just need like 10 more wins, I think. I'm only going to get a few of them on stream, I think, and then I'll end it. Just because I don't think I've got a single good player yet. And I've been streaming for over an hour. Hi, quiet. Very funny joke. Oh, for God's sake. No, I didn't show you saying hi, unless I missed it. I really hope he's DCing. Unless he's trying to money exploit, but... I'm just gonna maybe play it out depending on what he's doing. If he's gonna go dart, I'm just gonna try and kill him early. I don't know what eco you're meant to go to with NG eco. So he's obviously trying to play aggro, but I don't think he realises I'm actually ecoing. He should be going passive BIA here. So yeah, he's getting around 6 plantations, so it isn't great for him even though he has a little bit of eco. And now we can just force a spalt before he gets his plantation. Now as both his darts are on first, hopefully we can get a few lives off him here. So far he's played this terribly. So yeah, 1 plantation round 8's not very good. And we'll get ready for our balloon trap. Was he? I played terrible and still managed to win. He should put his spalt on first here. He does. I don't really care, I accidentally randomised, so I'm going to try and end this early. How do I farm? I don't think he played it well at all. No, I accidentally hit randomise after I readied my loadout. Okay, cool, he boosted round 14. Leaked a few lives, I think. Okay, he died, thankfully. I was going to go Dartling Bomb, not NFE. And then it randomised and gave me that. See, he did a me sort of thing and died to 1 set of region rainbows with Dart. And I wouldn't have died on boost though. And yeah, if anyone here can snipe me, feel free. I don't know why people can't snipe me at the moment. I think everyone who's in my streams is probably better than the people I've played so far. Okay, they have a decent record, so if they're not free power up player, then I'm fine. It depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm tilted, I wouldn't give anyone a free win. I'm not gonna play cards just because I don't want to. I don't really want to play this, but I'm just gonna try something different because then it's just a 1 strat map. Again, I don't know what eco's good to go to here. And I did want him to think I was getting an FA, by the way, I quit. So he's probably not going to be expecting me to be ecoing here. But it's Zen Garden, so a win on this map doesn't really matter. So yeah, he's still sending space to eco. He's probably laughing because he's annoyed I'm ecoing. If people are already up on annoying maps, I'm going to try and go annoying loadouts. I don't know what eco I'm meant to go to though. I'm probably just going to space eco behind this, get a few lives. Why he went for a boomer, I don't know. I guess because I'm ecoing, he wanted it for grouped eco, but again, I'm sending non-stop spaced eco for lives and forcing a second powerful darts if I can. I'm ecoing so I can immediately go for defense. And then we go for our sniper if he lets us. He's probably not going to let me, and he's going to go very aggro, round 8. But then I can just get up a 2-0 and hopefully be fine to that. I'm just going to have it placed in case he does decide to rush. I'll probably send some set. No, he shouldn't have done that. The reason I've got it in that place is it's better on this side than it is on the other side. Because it's obviously going to be hitting the this path nicely. It's going to be terrible against this path. So he can see my sniper now. I'm not sending camo leads because he obviously immediately went for it. And that was bad math from me, but now we're fine. I think we just save up for our supply drop now. And yeah, I'm going to let him farm. There's not too much he can do with it. And if he sends any big rush, I can just turbo down here and boost. So we'll see what he does. I'm expecting him to not do anything before round 18 at this point. Maybe try some sort of layering here. Leads and rainbows over the top. But then I just need a bionic for that. So I'm going to be able to get a supply drop by round 19. I think late round 18, but I may need a bionic for it. I'm just going to have a boomer placed in case I need it. Yeah, I'm turboing that. So around 20 I'm just all-outing him, I think. I'm going to keep my boomer placed though. I think the place just to immediately send a BFB, and then if he sends Moabs immediately, I'll just boost and hope for the best. So I just need to boost it at 54. I think he dies first here. No, I die first. Because he just didn't try and pop it. Perks of playing BTD: if you don't defend, you sometimes win because the other person defends better. I'll check my global and see how many more games I'm going to play. So I can end stream on a nice number, hopefully. Unless I get wound up, then I'm just going to end it immediately. Because obviously players are trying to get as bad maps as they can versus me to hopefully get like base wins like that. Or get maps where they can just go the counter to the only viable strat. And then win. I don't know why it's taking so long to find people. Apparently there's no one in tier 0. So yeah, there's almost twice as many people in powers as there are on tier 0. I'm going to play this map because it's annoying. So yeah, they're basically a player that's got C10 every week. And I'll probably end up abusing 4th during this. Sub's probably not a great 4th to go with those 2 towers. Just because nothing's going to handle the ceramics from his OMGs if he sends any. I guess if he sends early, I could have just first striked and been fine. We'll both be going Cobra here because we're both grinding. No, he may be going Eco, but if he's going Eco blind, they should beat that. Or he could be going Plate Farm Boomer, Power Lock Quick Shot. I'm fine max Eco in here. Just because he decided to anti-steal round 1. Okay, now he's Ecoing. So hopefully I can counter him with blindness. If he's going ice or has ice 4th, he should win. Just because a 4-0 ice will handle infinite cameras. So we'll see what he's going soon, hopefully. I very much doubt he's going on an ace, on a map where ace can't really be microed well. I'm just going to space deco here. Okay, he is going Cobra, so he's just being annoying and forcing defense. If I'd had copy eco, he would have been in trouble. Space eco is going to do nothing versus Cobra. So he's going to send greens here. I'll just go straight for my fastest shooting, then send him greens round 7. I may need another 1-0 if he sends non-stop. I don't really want to leak stupid lives if I can avoid that. So if he's got blindness as well as me, then I should win it on the fact I have sniper. He could also have sniper. This is definitely a very strong loadout. He should send me yellows here just to force some defense. Even maybe a boost. So yeah, he's sending a lot of yellows here. I'm just going to ignore them and take 15-20 leaks here. And then we go for a sniper. We'll see if he's going sniper or boomer here. Okay, boomer. I think, because I don't recall seeing a super eco boost, he's going quick shot. Hey again, weirdos. So if they're going a aggro power loadout, I should defend pretty much anything. Power lock, we just go for a destroyer if jam packed. Again, well, I didn't sell anything, but we didn't even need to. How I? That was a stupid rush from him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 4.2, so we need to wait a little bit. So now I just adjust, and 2 destroyers will handle any quick shot rush. Oh, I hadn't read the name yet. So there's space decoing here, I don't know why. I think the odds of them having a late game advantage over me is pretty much 0. Round 19, I'm just getting the misdirection up. Because he's going to send a massive rush round 20, quick shot power lock over it. And if I don't damage boost immediately, I'm going to need a lot of destroyers to defend it. And a cannon ship there. So that'll be ready for round 20. You may just send a Merb now. I'm just going to defend his all out next round because I know he's going to send one. I'm actually just going to make him panic, use a tower blindness here even though it's of no use. Okay, he's got quick shot jam packed damage boost. That's such a weird loadout. He somehow leaked those 4 camos. Obviously I've got that camo ship in case he sends a big rush over leads because my sniper's on strong obviously. So he's turboing there. He may send some bigger out next round. But I can always counter and just, well, not really tower blindness, but I can cause him some problems. He's selling stuff, so damage boost up. And then we just send him some. And then we tower blindness him because he's got his damage boost active. 1 turbo is not enough, he needs 3 here. I don't know why he decided to quick shot before he power locked me there. He just gave me a free damage boost defend, and obviously I'm going to win it. I'm going to end here because I'm at 2k keys, and hey Christian, you're just in time for me to end the stream. And I can't really be bothered playing against Eco or facing Force and Powers, so see ya.